The Lions of Millwall, the Owls of Sheffield Wednesday prepare to do battle this afternoon for 6 points in effect. It's a real top-of-the-table clash here in the second division at the Den on a bright afternoon in which hopefully the football will match the weather. Both sides coming into the game after disappointing midweek results. The Lions going down 2-1 at home to Bristol City here at the Den. Sheffield Wednesday drawing 1-1 with Barnsley at Oakwell, and it took an 89th minute goal from Carlton Palmer to secure that point from Sheffield Wednesday and maintain their unbeaten record. Millwall only 2 defeats so far this season, the second of those coming on Wednesday night against the Robins of Bristol City, and very much a case of getting back to winning ways, I should imagine, for Millwall this afternoon. The history between the two clubs is that the history is very much on Millwall's side. Millwall have never lost at home to Sheffield Wednesday, and in fact on only 2 occasions have the Owls actually managed to score more than 1 goal here at the Den in a fixture that dates back over 50 years. It promises by those figures to be a good afternoon for Millwall. Fairly breezy here at the Den. Coldbow Lane certainly living up to its name, and those strong breezes could well be playing a part in the action this afternoon. The two skippers shaking hands. Steve Wood and Nigel Pearson. And time for the official photographs. A roar around the ground here at the Den. Sheffield Wednesday, as always, bringing a good band of away supporters, and they will no doubt be making themselves heard throughout the 90 minutes. Checks with the 2 goalkeepers, and away we go for one of the big games in the second division this season at the Den. Millwall against Sheffield Wednesday, very much a 6-pointer, a real promotion clash. Jimmy Carter on the right, just spraying it out towards Teddy Sheringham. Sheringham beaten by Nigel Worthington. Touch inside for Worthington skipper Nigel Pearson. Little ball out to his advancing fullback Nielsen. Away from Alan McCleary, and the referee awarding the free kick there. Steve Wood it was, and he touches back to Keith Brannigan, restored to the lineup, having played in the first game of the season and then missing out on the rest of them when he had tweaked a muscle in his back. Well, he is back for this game with Sheffield Wednesday, and I'm no doubt Keith Brannigan will be looking to make the most of it. Picks the ball from the ground towards Malcolm Allen, who is out-jumped, and the free kick awarded by the referee anyway. So I think you could see as the ball hung in the air there that there is a stiff breeze blowing around the ground. Pearson with the free kick towards Palmer. Palmer nodding the ball inside. McCleary gets it away to Ray. Ray helps it on towards Allen, who controls well on his chest and brings it down for Kevin O'Callaghan on the left. O'Callaghan's through ball for Sheringham. Miscontrols, but Carter gets onto it. Knocks the ball down for Sheringham. Just outside the penalty area comes to the Keith Stevens, advancing from the right back position. Disappointing cross for Stevens, but Sheringham doing well, and Jimmy Carter involving himself as well, coming in from the wing. This Keith Stevens, who does enjoy pushing forward. He seems to have been given a full leash to do that from Bruce Rioch. And the ball again hanging slightly in the air. Woods underneath it. He can't win it. Ball almost coming down for Williams. Stevens nods it away towards O'Callaghan, who jumps, but the ball comes down to Hurst, who touches it backwards to Nielsen. Little ball for Paul Williams on the edge of the area. Tries to clip it through. Was it handball by McCleary? Play on, says the referee. Paul Williams on the right for Sheffield Wednesday. Takes on Broad, and McCleary gets a wicked cross into the edge of the 6-yard box. Brannigan does well and throws out quickly to Jimmy Carter. Carter down the right, a ball towards Teddy Sheringham. Was that a foul? It was by Peter Shirtcliffe, another Charlton player, ex-Charlton player playing in the Sheffield Wednesday team. The free kick awarded to the Lions, and the roar goes round the ground. Kevin O'Callaghan will take it, I think, to swing it in with his left peg. Keith Stevens standing short, but I'm sure it's going to go long. Indeed it does, towards Sheringham. comes down for Stevens, who heads it back in, and Pressman forced to stretch and pluck the ball out of the air. Did well, Kevin Pressman. And the scoreline remains Millwall 0, Sheffield Wednesday 0. Pressman with a huge kick towards Williams. Wood should win it, and does. It comes down. Goes for Carlton Palmer, who touches it to Worthington. Down the line from Worthington to Williams. And Wood comes across to touch the ball out for the throw to the Owls of Sheffield Wednesday. Deep in the Millwall half. Williams from the touchline curls across in. No problem for Keith Brannigan. He throws out immediately to Jimmy Carter. Carter. Two defenders immediately converging on him, and Carter loses out. And the ball through to Hurst. He turns it away from McCleary. Tries a long-range effort from Hurst. And over to Keith Brannigan's bar, who was stretching, but I think he knew it was over. David Hurst, top scorer last season with 16 goals for Sheffield Wednesday. Already got 9 this season, and a player who's certainly enjoying his football, despite having missed 3 weeks with an Achilles tendon injury. There's a ball along the ground, a bit of a strange ball. There's nobody there for Sheffield Wednesday. McCleary's there, he finds Stevens, who finds Carter. Back to Stevens. Midway inside the Wednesday half. Back out to the right now to Carter. Inside for Waddock. Across the ground. And that's a strong challenge there from John Sheridan. And he wins the ball from O'Callaghan. Palmer finding Williams and receives it back. Palmer goes past Dawes as if he wasn't there. Surging room from Palmer. Finds Williams on the right. Low crossing. Hurst misses the header. And the ball just carrying out of play. But a strong break from Carlton Palmer just shows the power that he has. Alex Ray able to tidy things up and find Ian Dawes. Dawes for Sheringham tries to chest it down, and Alex Ray caught there very strongly, and he's not happy with that. But it's Wednesday who bring the ball away with Palmer tangling with Wood, but Palmer plays it through to David Hurst. Millwall stretched. Hurst goes past McCleary, got tidied up at the back and safely in the arms of Keith Brannigan. But Sheffield Wednesday certainly not coming here for the draw. Brannigan getting good height on the kick, Sheringham winning it. Comes down and Hurst nods it down for Palmer. Palmer to King, and touched for Shirtliff, back out to Phil King. Stevens to Allen. Allen beaten by Worthington. He finds Shirtliff inside from Shirtliff to Danny Wilson. The playmaker, John Sheridan. Waddock tries to put him off, but Sheridan still finds Nigel Worthington. Worthington back to King. Along the ground towards Williams. Beaten by Waddock, who plays the ball down the right. Looking for Allen. Shirtliff comes across. So he punted out a play, and a throw to the Lions. Just inside the Millwall half. Keith Stevens will take it. And it's a long one looking for Sheringham, but it's cleared comfortably by King, who finds Worthington. Worthington to King. First time ball from King into space, but one of his teammates had seen the space, and that's going to be a goal kick. And the scoreline remains Millwall 0, Sheffield Wednesday 0 after 10 minutes. And a bright opening spell. Brannigan with the kick. Stevens jumping with Worthington. Worthington wins it. Fouled by Wood on Hurst. Steve Wood first a little late there, and the free kick rightly awarded. And John Sheridan, the Republic of Ireland international. Does he take it? No. He's going to leave it for Peter Shirtliff. And he just touches it short for Sheridan and receives it back. Cuts inside. Takes on Waddock. He's forced wide. And the first time ball from Wilson. And a good one finding Worthington. King makes the overlap on the left. But Worthington finds Palmer instead. Palmer. Now he finds King. Cross from the byline. Disappointing from King. couldn't catch it right, and I think that goes to show the strength of the breeze here. King does like to overlap, and on that occasion, not successfully. The Lions on the offensive again towards Sheringham. Little flick over the head, looking for Allen. It's cleared, but only to Waddock, who finds Sheringham again. Sheringham turns, the ball not accurate, and Nielsen finds Sheridan, who lets it run. And O'Callaghan able to get Sheringham back into the game, and Shirtcliffe back defending for the Owls, and just does enough to get it back to Kevin Pressman, who throws out to Nielsen, inside to Sheridan. Little touch from Sheridan towards Williams. McCleary gets a foot in, but can only find Palmer. Palmer under pressure from Waddock. Back to Nielsen, and the crossfield ball from Wilson to Nigel Worthington on the left for Sheffield Wednesday. King back to Worthington, inside to Sheridan, along the ground from Sheridan. A terrific ball for King, and in towards Hurst, and that is a marvellous goal. What a splendid goal from Sheffield Wednesday, inspired by a superb ball from John Sheridan, who found King overlapping once again on the left. Superb cross from King, and Hurst came in with a flying header from 6 yards, giving Brannigan no chance. The Sheffield Wednesday fans jubilant, a large travelling band as always. Can only find Nielsen. Wilson on the right, and Palmer chasing. Will he get there? He hasn't quite got the legs. And the ball out for a goal kick, which Keith Brannigan will take. A quarter of an hour gone. Millwall 0, Sheffield Wednesday 1. David Hurst his 10th goal of the season with a flying header, putting Sheffield Wednesday in the driving seat. Sheridan just tidying things up for the Owls. Back to Pressman. And another kick towards Williams again, but McCleary with his extra height winning it, but can only find Wilson. Little back heel for Nielsen. And towards Hurst. McCleary slices the clearance, can only find Palmer. Palmer touching it to his left back King, who plays a good first time ball back to Palmer. Wood is stretching, Palmer gets to the byline, can't get an accurate cross in, it goes behind, and the Lions stretched a little bit there. Carlton Palmer, player who's made quite an impact since arriving at Sheffield Wednesday, and again catching the breeze. Pearson winning it, but then can only find Ray. That's a bad ball from Ray. Sheridan finds Williams, touch back to Sheridan, first time to Hurst, it goes past McCleary, tries a shot, it's number 2. Oh, disaster for Millwall. David Hurst has done it again. Sheffield Wednesday jubilant, the fans as always jubilant, the supporters jubilant once again for Sheffield Wednesday. David Hurst has got his second of the match with 17 minutes gone. It's Millwall 0, Sheffield Wednesday 2. The Lions now with a few problems. Worthington to Hurst, looking for Sheridan. Dawes beats Sheridan, but can only find Hurst, who looks for Sheridan again. Williams beaten, and the ball out to O'Callaghan. O'Callaghan down for Sheringham on the left. The Millwall fans desperately trying to raise the team. They're in trouble now. 2-0. Dawes, good little run, finds Malcolm Allen. Out to the left for O'Callaghan, back inside for Dawes. First time cross, King forced to put the ball behind for a corner. That's the first time Millwall have really got into their stride in attack, and they are rewarded with a corner. It's a difficult situation to retrieve, but the Lions fans believe that with a little extra voice they can help Millwall back into the game. Carter will take the corner on Millwall's left. In towards Stevens, it's won by Shirtcliffe. Sheridan helps it away. It's a high one towards Williams, battling with Dawes and McCleary. McCleary wins it, nods it forward to Waddock. Bad ball from Waddock, he's under pressure, and King able to tip the ball away straight through to Brannigan. Showing them giving chase. Shirtcliffe to the back pass with Malcolm Allen showing predatory instincts there. Pressman gathering. And his kick won by Wood. Sheringham battling with Shirtcliffe, and that's a free kick awarded against Peter Shirtcliffe for climbing. Brian Hill, the referee, illustrating what the whistle is for. Just a few yards inside his own half, Steve Wood along the ground for Malcolm Allen, who miscontrols, and Sheridan able to bring it away in a first-time ball, looking for Paul Williams. Takes on McCleary. McCleary gets the foot in. Stevens getting it away towards Malcolm Allen. Shirtcliffe stretching out a leg and a throw to the Lions with Keith Stevens. Stevens will take another throw. On the halfway line, finds Sheringham, lets it bounce, turns, plays it inside for O'Callaghan. Forced across field, a good ball from O'Callaghan for Dawes. Little clip in towards Sheringham again, who jumps the ball towards Allen, but Pressman able to retrieve the situation. But a good jump by Teddy Sheringham. Did the right thing to head it back across goal, looking for Malcolm Allen, but Pressman did well to pluck the ball out of the air. King, finding Palmer, with a touch back to King. Hurst chested off for Palmer, that's a good ball. Palmer surging forward and the shot clutched at the second attempt by Brannigan, who immediately sets Carter away. On the Lions left, touch inside the doors. As he found Stevens. Stevens does well to find Carter. Just on the halfway line. He turns. There's a little ball through towards Sheringham, but Shirtcliffe comes across to nod it away for a throw, which Stevens will take midway inside the Wednesday half. Sheringham. Waddick to Stevens. Good touch for Waddick. Looking to switch play and does. Finds Dawes, who is forced infield by Palmer, and Palmer wins it and finds Williams on the right. Palmer continues his run. Williams plays it through towards Palmer, but Brannigan does well to advance off his line and collect and set Dawes away. Touch inside for Wood. Bad ball from Steve Wood, straight to Hurst, and Hurst playing it out to the left for Nigel Worthington. King again making the overlap, and a little touch to King from Worthington. The winger going across in towards Hurst, who gets the header, and almost number 3 for Sheffield Wednesday, almost number 3 for David Hurst. He is really a striker in golden form this season, David Hurst. Pressman's kick towards Williams. McCleary up well. Awarded against Jimmy Carter. Foul on Wilson. Sheridan will take it for Sheffield Wednesday. Midway inside the Lions half. Sheridan curling it in. Nodded away by Allen. And Allen again tidying up, but only to Nielsen. Sheridan for Pearson, his little clip through, looking to set Williams away, but Keith Brannigan has read it well. And the scoreline remains Millwall 0, Sheffield Wednesday 2. Well won by Sheringham, but King across quickly. Wood for Waddick, under pressure from Sheridan, but Wood tidying up well, finding McCleary. Across the Dawes, little touch for Jimmy Carter, back to Dawes. Carter for Waddock in the centre circle. Good ball from Waddock. A little bit of space now for Malcolm Allen. Inside for Ray, touches it for Carter, who shoots. It comes up with Callaghan. Sheringham pulls it back, and there's, oh, what a save by Pressman. What a stupendous save by Kevin Pressman. Alex Ray holds his head. You can't believe that Pressman got across. Marvellous save by Pressman, the England under-21 goalkeeper. Terrific reactions. And Millwall denied. But they have won a corner. Into the near post, nodded away by Shirtley. Later Ray. Gets away, goes down. The linesman's flag goes up. And I think the free kick is awarded. Must have been right on the line. And Brian Hill, the referee, goes along to check where exactly it was. And Danny Wilson replaces a large divot, and I think that shows that it was just outside of the area. The free kick taken by Kevin O'Callaghan. A two-man wall. O'Callaghan drills it in high and wide, and Kevin O'Callaghan disgusted with himself, I think. Not one of his better efforts. Sheringham with the flick. King just putting it away towards Hurst. He jumps with Wood. Wood wins it. Palmer nods it back for Williams. Cleary jumping, but he wins it. They can only find Hurst. Touch for Worthington. King again making the overlap. Worthington finds King, but Carter does some great tracking back. Touches it straight to King, who fires across the face of the goal. Carter did everything right there. He tracks back, followed his fullback. Just touched it back into his path, trying to find one of his teammates. Brannigan. Sheringham wins it. Carter trying to beat Worthington, but Worthington gets there. And gets the ball back from McCleary. And Worthington goes down. The free kick is awarded, but I'd have to say that it's like a case of looking for the free kick. But the free kick will be taken, and it's a good 10 yards or so outside of the area. A direct line with the goal. Keith Brannigan issuing instructions. There's a 5-man wall with Ian Dawes just standing off at Sheridan. Touching it, Wilson curling it, it's off the bar, and Williams puts it over. A let-off for Millwall, but a terrific little free kick from Sheridan, organising things as always. It's a touch for Wilson. And the Millwall fans with their hearts in their mouths. But with 37 minutes gone, it remains Millwall 0, Sheffield Wednesday 2. Allen misses it, Jimmy Carter doesn't. And that comes off King for a throw to Millwall, which Keith Stevens will take. Down the line for Sheringham. Little flick inside for Carter. King with the overhead kick, just gets it away. Another throw to Millwall with Keith Stevens. Level with the Wednesday area. And the throw goes into the area for Sheringham. Little touch for Gary Roddick. Can he latch onto it? The goal kick, in fact, awarded. The Wednesday skipper Nigel Pearson doing well, but Gary Roddick getting into a good position there, and it was his headed goal against Bristol City which put the Lions in the lead on Wednesday night. At that time, Pearson did enough to put him off. Kick from Pressman, up goes McCleary, wins it well. Looking for Allen, who jumps with Pearson, but it's cleared by Shirtcliffe. Williams gives chase, but Steve Wood, solid as ever, covers at the back and plays a good ball for Jimmy Carter to chase. And the free kick awarded to Millwall as the sun comes out. Foul by King on Jimmy Carter. And Keith Stevens to take it. Looking for a little movement. It's towards Alex Ray. And the shot, first time shot from Wood. Pressman down superbly again. Second splendid save of the game from Kevin Pressman just 2 minutes before half time, denying Steve Wood. Splendid reaction save. Sheringham getting back, finding Ray, who in turn finds Malcolm Allen. And a ball out to the right wing for Jimmy Carter. A goal now for Millwall before half time would do the world of good. Carter does well, gets a cross in towards Allen, the header. Punched away by Pressman. Little bit of pressure now from the Lions. King able to find Paul Williams, who in turn could apply a little pressure to the Millwall back four. Williams carrying the ball forward. Has Carlton Palmer to his left. He finds Palmer. Touch inside for Wilson. Worthington back to King and Sheffield Wednesday, quite content to slow it down a little bit. King forward for Williams, but well won by Steve Wood. And Keith Stevens wins the throw off the foot of Nigel Worthington. Not long to half time. Stevens with the throw. Sheringham keeping it in, touching it back to Keith Stevens. Hurst and Williams combining, and Hurst receiving the ball back, looks to shoot and over the bar. Fourth effort of the match so far from David Hurst, who's already got on the score sheet twice. Peter Shirtliff is back there and quite content to just play the ball back to Pressman. Into stoppage time now at the end of the first half. And there goes the half-time whistle. Disappointment for the Lions. Sheffield Wednesday very much in the driving seat. 2 goals from David Hurst after 13 minutes and 17 minutes. And giving the Owls a 2-0 lead. Half-time at the Den, it's Millwall 0, Sheffield Wednesday 2. Millwall are waiting to kick off then, playing from right to left, attacking the Coldblow lane end, and no doubt will be urged on by the fans throughout this 45 minutes. Gary Waddock with Carlton Palmer. Carter just clipping it in, nodded away towards Wilson, but his header can only find Dawes, and Dawes looking to set Allen away, but nodded back by Shirtliff for Wilson. Under pressure from Dawes. A little bit of wild kicking there, I think, from Danny Wilson. Dawes in possession of the ball, and the free kick awarded by Mr. Hill. No, drop ball, which Wilson wins, but can only find the way. Rail on the ground for Sheringham, a touch for Allen. Allen jinks one way, tries a long-range effort. Another splendid save from Kevin Pressman. Marvellous effort there from Malcolm Allen, looking for the top corner. A fine save from Pressman. Keeping the score at 2-0 to Wednesday, but a corner now which Carter clips into the near post. Pressman punches, but after the ball had gone out. So a goal kick to Sheffield Wednesday. Pressman takes the kick. Certainly done his bit, Kevin Pressman, in keeping Sheffield Wednesday with this 2-0 lead. The kick going out, and again the breeze playing its part. Dawes with the throw. Carter away, past Nielsen. Gets the cross into the near post. Touched round to the corner by Laurie Madden. Substitute at half-time. Carter. With the corner, nodded away by Hurst. Carter trying to get back. And that's out for the throw through the lines. Midway inside the Sheffield half with Dawes for Carter. Sheringham on the edge of the box. Good control. Touches it for Waddick. Stevens. Kevin O'Callaghan. Turning into Hurst. And Williams catching onto the ball, but Steve Wood tidying up well, finding Keith Stevens. Waddick to Dawes. And Carter, can he get away? He goes past Wilson. Takes on Nielsen, who does well to get back. Stretch out a long leg. You can see the throw, which Carter takes. Short to Dawes. Bad ball from Sheridan, turn and shot from Kevin O'Callaghan, Pressman behind it. Kevin O'Callaghan scored the winner at Notts County, of course, a splendid goal. And back in the first team after an injury which lasted for 18 months. Kick from Pressman, won by Wood, who finds Ray. Ray helps it on, but it's cleared by King for Palmer. Foul by Waddick, says Mr. Hill. And Wilson sinks past two players and the referee. Cross in from Worthington, nodded away by Wood. Allen does well to find Dawes. Dawes for Carter. Gets away from Nielsen, who goes down. Malcolm Allen to Dawes. Dawes crossing into the area. Pressman off his line and saves well, and immediately kicks the ball out of play so that Roland Nielsen can receive some treatment. Alan McCleary goes across to see what can be done. There's sort of treatment for Nielsen. It was difficult to see what actually happened with Nielsen. Carter just flicked the ball through his legs and off he went. Nielsen, I think, in turning, probably turned his knee awkwardly. Both legs very heavily strapped together. A very sad sight indeed at the Den. Nielsen carefully lifted onto the stretcher, and it must be said that he's had a fine game, Roland Nielsen. And going off to a very generous round of applause from right around the ground. Underway with Dawes throwing the ball back to King. After pressing the delivery, kick the ball out for a throw. So both Sheffield Wednesday substitutes now used. And no doubt Ron Atkinson a little worried that another injury and suddenly they could be down to 10 men. Throw for Sheffield Wednesday with King for Wilson. Goes past Ray. Lovely little bit of skill from Wilson. Steps away from Dawes. Gets a low cross in towards Hurst. Touch for Francis on the edge of the box. Touches back to Hurst. The linesman's flag stays down. Hurst pulls it back. Francis miskicks. And Millwall trying to get it clear. Sheridan shoots. It comes off the flying body of Ian Dawes. And Millwall able to carry it away with Kevin O'Callaghan. And I think O'Callaghan is awarded a free kick as Palmer came to meet him. So the free kick on Millwall's right with Stevens. Towards Sheringham, who jumps to Madden, finds Malcolm Allen. He's back to goal there, and he touches to Kevin O'Callaghan. Pulls the ball back, gets a good cross in towards Sheringham. Pressman off his line. Punches not too convincingly. Not Wednesday able to bring it away. With Sheridan, plenty of space for him. In towards Paul Williams. Keith Stevens getting back to find Steve Wood. And back to Keith Brannigan. No doubt about that. A foul by Laurie Madden for climbing on Malcolm Allen. 3-2 Millwall, midway inside the Wednesday half. It's up to Kevin O'Callaghan. He can't go past Worthington, but he gets the throw. It remains Millwall 0, Sheffield Wednesday 2 after 11 minutes of the second half. With the ball for Waddock, the cross in towards Allen. Another breathtaking save from Kevin Pressman. Well, Millwall, to be fair, they're 2 goals down. They could even be 4-2 up if it wasn't for this man, Kevin Pressman. 4 breathtaking saves. To the line, Millwall, who now have a corner. Carter. Hurst didn't quite know where he'd headed the ball to, but Pressman does the rest. Only to Ray. And that's a foul by Sheridan on Alex Ray. Free kick awarded. And definitely a booking. First booking of the match then. Sheridan. Free kick from O'Callaghan. Woods in there. Carter! Carter's scored for Millwall. At last a breakthrough. Jimmy Carter getting onto the score sheet and pulling the Lions back into the match. The Millwall fans jubilant as always. 58 minutes gone. It's Millwall 1, Sheffield Wednesday 2. And Jimmy Carter has brought the Lions very much back into the game. Throw to Sheffield Wednesday, right on the halfway line. Straight to Stevens, who finds Malcolm Allen, who chests it down to Sheringham. He looks up and sets Carter away on the right. Has he got the legs to reach it? He has. He goes down. That's a foul by Laurie Madden and a free kick to Millwall. And the Millwall fans raising the team to greater heights now. O'Callaghan driving in, the little flick from Sheringham. It comes away, but Waddock knocks it back in, cleared. And I think Sheringham had perhaps strayed into an offside position. The game calms down, but I'm sure it's only going to be a few moments of respite for Sheffield Wednesday. Tremendous roar around the ground. Pressman kicks. Wood wins well from Williams. Comes back from Shirtcliffe towards Francis. But Ray helps it on again towards Allen, who jumps to Shirtcliffe. And the former Charlton defender able to tidy up. Wood again winning it from Williams. Alex Ray miscues that. Stevens wins well to find Waddock. Now O'Callaghan. And it's a throw on the far side with Worthington deep in his own half. On Wednesday's left. Goes straight to Stevens and nods it forward to Sheringham. Little overhead kick for Carter to run onto. Gets the Barlow, pulls it back. Sheringham, 2-2! Teddy Sheringham has equalised. A dramatic comeback from the Lions. 16 minutes into the second half. And Teddy Sheringham blasts Millwall back onto level terms. His 10th goal of the season. Anything David Hurst can do, I can do as well. And the second half turning into a bit of a disaster for Sheffield Wednesday. And that's a foul by Ian Dawes. I think he's going to be booked for clattering into Danny Wilson. Underneath it, only to Dawes, who finds Kevin O'Callaghan. Touch back for Dawes. Little clip to Sheringham, chest down for Allen. Won back by Ray, under pressure from Wilson. All kinds of feet flying in there. Sheridan getting involved. The free kick awarded to Sheffield Wednesday. It's all getting a little heated out there. This always promised to be a terrific match. Two of the better footballing sides in the second division. And it really has got everything now. Beautifully poised at 2-2. King's back pass, making Pressman run. And Madden. To Sheridan in the centre circle, under pressure from Ray. Sheridan turns. Beaten by Ray. Carter for Ray. Sheringham. Little touch for O'Callaghan. Tries to get the shot in. Wilson gets back and concedes the corner. .65 minutes gone. It's Millwall 2, Sheffield Wednesday 2. Carter with the corner, the header away, and indeed another corner kick. Dawes, short for Carter, back to Dawes. Waddock, little touch out to the left again for Jimmy Carter. Cross comes off the head of Sheridan. He doesn't get it clear, only to Dawes. He fires for a shot. And straight at Pressman. Sheringham wins it well. Malcolm Allen, little touch for Stevens. To Waddock. Sheringham again. Looking for the breakthrough. And it's with Carter on the right. Two defenders converging on Carter. And Carter goes down, but the throw awarded to Sheffield Wednesday. Overhead kick from Hurst to Williams. Good put in from Steve Wood. Hurst beaten by Stevens. Another throw to Sheffield Wednesday. Straight to Stevens, and his clearance comes off David Hurst, and a throw to Millwall. With Stevens quickly taken for Sheringham. Allen, good chest down for Sheringham. Switches play to Dawes on Millwall's left. Now O'Callaghan. Alex Ray just on the edge of the Wednesday area. Nice little turn from Ray, tries a shot, comes back off Shirtcliffe to O'Callaghan. Crosses to the far post, nodded away by Madden, only to Dawes, right on the byline. Dawes looks up, picks his spot, there's nobody coming in at the far post. And Sheffield Wednesday breathe a sigh of relief. Francis, little flick header for Williams, cross comes to McCreary, Williams goes down. And the free kick awarded. And Paul Williams looked as though he'd be getting away. One of the quickest players around, Paul Williams. You really can't give him a yard start. So Sheridan will take the free kick. Curling to the far side of the area, no problem for Keith Brannigan. Brannigan with the kick. Allen jumped by Madden, but comes back from Ray. Shirtcliffe impeded Teddy Sheringham, says Brian Hill, and the free kick to the Lions. 10 yards or so outside of the Wednesday area. "70 minutes gone. It's Millwall 2, Sheffield Wednesday 2. Sheringham, Waddick, O'Callaghan all standing on the ball. Four-man wall in front of them. Waddick touches it for Sheringham. He touches it for Alex Ray, who fires one. Goalwood, it comes off Shirtcliffe and the corner. Jimmy Carter will take it. Flips it to the near post, nodded away by Palmer. Fired away towards Williams. McCreary doesn't have to tidy up. And send the ball back to safety to Keith Brannigan. Ray, Dawes, now out to Carter on Millwall's left. Goes past Wilson, comes inside from Wilson. Beaten by Sheridan. Williams to King, looking to set Williams away. Alan McCreary back there for Millwall. Once again, tidying things up. Brannigan's kick won by Palmer, but he can only direct the ball to Waddick, who finds Stevens. Little chest from Malcolm Allen for Waddick. Touch for Stevens. Through towards Sheringham, who shoots just past the post. The linesman's flag had stayed down, and Sheringham almost grabbing his second goal of the game. Keith Stevens, intelligent through ball to Teddy Sheringham. Indoors with the throw for the Lions. To Carter. Little clip inside, up over his head, but Shirtcliffe will win that for Sheffield Wednesday. Wood beats Francis. And a foul by Allen on Carlton Palmer. Palmer, the ricochet goes to Williams, and a great save by Keith Brannigan off his line quickly, fired back in by Worthington. But Waddick able to take the ball to the corner flag, flip it off Worthington, and a marvellous save by Keith Brannigan. And Williams looked odds on to score. Wilson turning away from O'Callaghan. His ball is well read by Waddick, who finds Malcolm Allen, who is away on the left. Takes on Shirtcliffe. And Sheridan touches it for Carter under pressure from Palmer. Palmer gets back and it's back in the arms of Kevin Pressman, who saves the corner. McCleary tidying up under pressure from Palmer, finds Stevens, but a clip forward for Sheringham. Ball comes down for Stevens, who holds off Williams well and advances forward. A good touch for Sheringham. Carries the ball to the right, crosses in towards Allen. Stevens is almost in there, Preston's off his line. On the far side, the linesman's flag is up. It's not often Pete Stevens gets into those sort of positions. But a good run forward from the right back. Penalised by the referee for holding Trevor Francis. The free kick will be taken by John Sheridan. Chip towards Palmer. Palmer helps it on with his head. McCleary gets a head in as well, and the ball up in the air and saved by Brannigan. Brannigan's kick towards Sheringham. Palmer jumping with Sheringham. Carter almost getting the ball away from Madden, but Madden chips towards Hurst, and Francis able to tidy up the pieces and carries the ball to the byline. Looks up, pulls the ball across. Brannigan off his line again well. And the ball at the feet of Kevin O'Callaghan. Takes on King, advances towards the edge of the area, almost gets into the area. The ball sprays towards Malcolm Allen, and the corner is awarded by the referee. Good run from Kevin O'Callaghan. Carter will take the corner on the left. Near post and comfortably away, but only to Alex Ray. Touches it back for Carter. Sheringham jumps, nods the ball back in. Allen jumps, Pressman punches, it comes down for Waddock, and he can't quite get the ball under control. It comes down for Callaghan and finds Stevens on the right with the ball inside for Waddock. Sheringham. Good football from the Lions. O'Callaghan trying the long range effort. A little high and wide. Wood beats Hurst. That time unfairly, says the referee. Sheridan with the free kick. Williams gets down to the byline, forced out wide, and he finds Palmer. Beaten by Waddock. Worthington tidies up. Carter gets back. Jimmy Carter a little bemused, but the throw-in awarded to Sheffield Wednesday. Francis crosses towards Hurst. Pulls the ball back to King, who fires just a couple of yards wide of Flanagan's right hand upright. Bill King does enjoy getting forward the full-back, not too far away with that effort. Hurst just getting his foot in, keeping the ball in play, finding King, but his ball finds Malcolm Allen for the Lions, and a good tackle by Shortwood. Callaghan gets a foot into dispossessed Wilson. But Palmer tidies up for Wednesday. Receives the ball back to Carlton Palmer from Worthington on the left. He gets across it towards Hurst. Little nod down for Sheridan. Ball's cleared, but only to King. Touch inside for Wilson. O'Callaghan gets a put in. Malcolm Allen finds Dawes. Does well. Finds Sheringham. Good ball from Sheringham for O'Callaghan. A break is on now for the Lions. Inside from O'Callaghan to Allen. Carter's got acres of room on the right. Allen goes on his own and scores! Malcolm Allen has scored an absolute cracking goal. It's Millwall 3, Sheffield Wednesday 2. And he took that goal as though he'd been doing it for 25 years. Splendid piece of finishing. The Millwall fans up in arms, and I'm not surprised. The Lions have fought back from 2 goals down to take a 3-2 lead. And on my watch, there are just 2 minutes left. Sheridan, looking for Palmer, who wins it. Francis. And the free kick awarded. Dangerous position. Or so outside of the area, probably even less actually. The wall is a good 3 yards inside the area. Sheridan curling it, Brannigan plucking it from underneath his own bar. Into the last minute, it's Millwall 3, Sheffield Wednesday 2. Sheringham flicking the ball onto Allen. Oh, he snatched at the chance. He had more time than he realised, I think. Pressman Fives went upfield straight away. Carlton Palmer. The ball Williams on the left. Touch inside for Francis. Pulls the ball back from the byline. Shirtliff over the bar. A tremendous last-ditch tackle by Alan McCleary. Corner swung in, Brannigan punches, cleared by O'Callaghan. King, straight to Carter. And he finds Worthington, who puts the ball in, nodded down by Wood. Seconds running out for Sheffield Wednesday. The Lions, are they going to break this record? A tremendous ball to Sheringham, who's away on the right. Acres of room. Malcolm Allen arrives. Alex Ray arrives. The cross comes in towards Ray. It's 4! What a goal! What a goal from Alex Ray. Sheffield Wednesday are beaten, and you can see the look of jubilation. Ray does it again. 6 goals for him this season. There goes the final whistle. What a marvellous victory for the Lions. The players raise their arms. Handshakes all round. But there's Teddy Sheringham and Malcolm Allen. A goal apiece for them.